Hello and welcome back to my craft room. I have a little bit of Happy Mail to share with you today. This is a little swap tag that has come all the way from the United States. This is from Renee, who's in our Facebook group. It's a fat little envelope. So if anybody who's watching this who doesn't know, this is for the Great Big Little Stitchery Swap round 4, which started on the 1st of October, and the deadline for posting our little pieces of stitchery off to our swapsters is the 31st of December. I need to get my skates on and get the rest of my tags made and sent out. I've already had about 10 through, I think. I've got about 28 altogether, so yeah, I need to get my skates on. Now I've caught up on some other things and back from my trips, I can put my mind to it. And as I say, you've got until the 31st of December to put your tags in the post. Previously we've done 10 centimetre squares of stitchery. It can be machine or hand, whatever you like to do. A lot of people like to do a mixture of the two. Or what I suggested as an optional twist was to do a tag instead. And I think the vast majority have done tags this time. There's also an optional theme of celebration, which some of us have gone with and some haven't. You can decide with your swapsters whether you want to go with that or not, if you've got any other preferences. Anyway, enough preamble. Let's have a look at what's in this lovely envelope from Renee. There we go. But be careful not to show either of our addresses here. And I usually use my trusty letter opener so as to avoid inadvertently cutting through anything that I shouldn't, but there's sellotape at the top here, so I can't really get it in there, so I'm going to have to very carefully snip in here. Maybe I should just open the other end. What an idiot. I'm going the other end where there isn't any sellotape. Oh dear. Here we go. Take this out carefully. Get rid of the envelope. Well, I won't get rid of it, I'll keep it because I just like having all the envelopes, especially when they come from other countries. So exciting. Lovely card. I love little daisy shaped flowers like this, battling against the odds. Growing in unfriendly ground by the look of it, but bringing a little smile to your face. Now, is this... Oh, see why it's so thick now. There's an extra little piece of something. I'm going to try and open it upside down so I don't spoil my surprise. I want to read the note first. It's just, if you've not done the swap, you won't know how exciting this moment is of just opening this little piece of stitching that someone has made just for you. What I'm going to do is, but we're being a little bit careful these days about putting our kind of real names out there in the Discord community, and sometimes in the Facebook group we have other names that, rather than put our full name. So I'm going to be careful and just cover Renee's surname, although I think she does just use her full name on Facebook, but she's, it seems to me, in our Discord community. So here's a note that Renee's written. Annie, thank you for adding me to your list of swappers. I've sent you my original design that was on a carded tag, in addition to one I made with you in mind. Oh, that's intriguing. Clever name, it seems to me. Seems spelt with an A. We have got some funny names in Discord. Let's have a look. Oh, look! I'm going to look at them both at once. Oh, wow! Look at that. Let's have a look at this first. It's a unicorn. Beautiful. I haven't seen this fabric before. A really dreamy looking unicorn. Love him. And then all these lovely sparkles. And what Renee has done, it looks so beautiful, is she's done all of this gorgeous thread painting into the mane. How well is that focusing? That's better. Look at that. It really brings it to life. Absolutely beautiful. She's done a little sparkle in his eye. I think she's stitched that in, or is it? I think she's actually, hang on, I've got to get it under my nose. Yeah, she's added a little sparkle to his eye, look. If I just tip it like this, hopefully the camera will catch it. Oh, what a lovely little detail that is. And all stitching into into his horn as well. So this isn't the background of the fabric. She's collaged this unicorn piece onto a background piece. And then she's also added in all these beautiful little sequins, all layered up together. There's 3 piled up together there. Oh, how lovely. Lovely blanket stitching all around. A really pretty piece of print on the back. That is gorgeous, Renee. Absolutely love it. And I don't know if Renee deliberately went with Celebration, but to me that does feel like Celebration because he's so magical and because of the sparkles and everything. Now, what did she say? I'm not quite sure what she meant about the original design that was on a carded tag, in addition to one I made with you in mind. I think that must be the one that she means was on a carded tag. What some people were doing was using an original kind of using a card tag and then putting a little piece of stitchery onto it. So maybe that's what she did with one or other of these. This is beautiful too. Look at the details in here. So this is tatted lace. Have you made that yourself, Renee? I'm very, very impressed if you have. Look at that. It's beautifully done. Now, I have had a few stabs at tatting myself. Really enjoy doing it. But I've never managed to make a length of it as perfect as that. A whole length of it like that. So consistent. And the fact that it's done in 2 colours as well. Always love purple and green together. And then there's this lovely perlé cotton stitching here. Very tactile. Lovely little floral piece of fabric here with all the straight stitching on, which I love. And look, and a Yorkshire button. No, Dorset button, sorry, Dorset button, this one. Tiny, tiny, beautifully, beautifully done. Look at that. Wow, what a lot of work in that. And the whole thing done on this lovely soft cotton background. Oh. And that's the same fabric there, so that all ties in together with the other side. It's gorgeous. Lovely little piece of stitchery, sample of stitchery. I'm so impressed with that tatted lace. I love it. Thank you so much, Renee. I will absolutely treasure those. I'm going to see if I can get a nice thumbnail with them. I'll cut my face out. Thank you so much to Renee. I will absolutely treasure those. They're beautiful, really beautiful. Please let me know if you made that tatted lace yourself. I'm so impressed. I love it anyway, even if you didn't make it yourself. But yeah, I'd love to know if you did that yourself. That's a beautiful piece of work. And the Dorset button too. It's beautiful. So well done. I'm going to get back into my button making. That's another thing on my list for the new year. So many things to look forward to. Thank you so much to all of you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that little peek, and I will see you again really soon. Don't forget to join us for With and Waffle Wednesday, every Wednesday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. UK time, where we stream live from here in my craft room. My son Tom joins me remotely. I do a bit of crafting. You can join in with a live chat. It's really fun and really chilled. It's like a craft group with friends. Okay, quite enough waffle. I'm going now. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye. Gabble, gabble, gabble.